Welcome back to Open for Business. I'm Chuck Freeby, and while I've helped host this show before, my main duty here at TV 46 is as the sports director, where I now have the help of this gentleman, Angelo DiCarlo, and it's not the first time we've worked together.
Hey, when I got to town, you can blame Chuck Freeby because he's the one that trained me at WNDU 17 years ago. And then, of course, we hosted Countdown to Kickoff all those years together at WNDU. So it's great to actually work with you full time on an everyday basis. Finally, during this period of time, it's been a really awesome start, and I can't wait for the upcoming fall season.
Yeah, when we worked together at WNDU, of course, that was under the sports directorship of Jeff Jeffers, our great friend who was the sports director there for many years. You and I both looked a lot younger then, you especially. And at times we were in sync together because at times we would show up in the same tie.
And this was not planned for a Countdown to Kickoff. It made sense to have a blue and gold tie, but we did not plan it. But as it turns out, you still have that very jacket on as we speak, and I still have that tie. Thankfully, I didn't wear it today, but you know, it's we get along well. It shows the cooperation between the two of us that we kind of play off each other well, that we even think alike in terms of what wardrobe to wear.
And I think that showed up this spring as we added the spring sports to our TV 46 schedule, something that we did with you coming over here in mind, but also the fact that we wanted to expand the offerings that we did. And I thought that was a very exciting package that we put together.
I think it was, and how many times each of us had heard from people going, man, that was a lot of fun to see track and field on the air, because sometimes when you go to a track and field event, it's 4 hours long. When you watch it on TV 46, it's a nice crisp 2 hours, and it's a lot of fun to watch. And I think getting that on, along with girls soccer, baseball, softball, lacrosse, we had a little bit of everything, and we got to put a showcase on sports that don't normally get showcased, like football and basketball.
So we're not done adding things, and one of the things we're going to add this year is a show about high school football. It's called Drive to the Game. It's going to air on Pulse FM Friday nights while you're driving to the game from 6 to 6:30, and really kind of be a one-of-a-kind show in this area where we focus exclusively on high school football for a half hour.
Well, when you think about it, people are diehard football fans, and when they're driving to the game, why not get caught up on everything that is high school football? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to preview the TV 46 game of the week, but we're also going to have other interviews to highlight what else is going on, and then we'll give our picks, which means people are going to tweet at us, post on our Facebook pages, yelling and being upset with us when we get those picks right or wrong. But I have a pretty good history on those picks, so I will upset people, but I will be right.
Well, nothing new about you upsetting people. Meanwhile, that's Friday nights. Monday nights will be the Irish Football Fix. We haven't had a show dedicated to just Notre Dame football on Pulse FM, and this will adapt some of the things that you've done before with the interviews and the Focus on Faith segment.
Yeah, I mean, the difference for me, the last 5 years I was hosting a radio show Saturday morning on Notre Dame. Now it's Monday night, so it'll be more of a recap show feel. But one of the key components that does make this stand out from any other radio show or podcast about Notre Dame football, because there's a lot out there, as we know, is a faith-based interview, a long-form interview. So 10, 15, sometimes 20 minutes if it warrants that, and it takes you beyond the football field. I like to call it the intersection of faith, family, and football.
Is there a memorable one of those that you've done that stands out to you?
Tim Brown was unbelievable from a few years ago. Tony Dungy was great the year he was the NBC broadcaster for Notre Dame games. And just last year, we got Monk Malloy on, and we had Lou Holtz on a few years back. So those are the ones that kind of stand out the most, that have really been heartwarming and just makes you realize it's about more than just football.
So that's on radio. But on TV, the meat and potatoes here at TV 46 has been and will continue to be our high school game of the week. And what a schedule we have put together for the first 5 weeks of the high school football season here in Michiana. And you say, well, you said 5, but I see 7 games. Yeah, 2 of those weeks are double headers with games in both Michigan and Indiana. Michigan, because they want to avoid playing Labor Day weekend, moves games to Thursdays for the first 2 weeks, which allows us to show you multiple games in a week.
Yeah, and you start with a great rivalry game in LaVille, Bremen, and then week 2 in Indiana, You got Mishawaka and Penn, the return of that great rivalry. They haven't played it in a while. I'm just fired up because I get to be on the sideline for games like that where there's probably going to be, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,000 people there. And to be on the sidelines for a game like Mishawaka-Penn is going to be really exciting. And to be a part of TV 46, got a taste of it with the spring sports. But again, high school football on TV 46, there's nothing like it. And it's why we're the home for high school sports in Michiana. And I'm so fired up to be on with you and Bo this fall.
Yeah, Bo Hunt will be back with us. I believe this will be Bo's 18th season here at TV 46. It'll be my 20th season of doing play-by-play, which kind of blows my mind a little bit, considering that that's more than half of my career of covering high school football has been here at TV 46. But what a blessing it's been. Any particular team or player you're looking forward to seeing this season?
I think Northwood, and having Nitro Tuggle now back, can they make a run to win not only a sectional, regional, or a semi-state championship? Get down to Lucas Oil Stadium. They certainly have the title, certainly have the talent to do so. I think Northwood is the team, and I think Penn will be very interested to see if Penn can be Penn again this year. They have not been at that level the last few years, but I think they have the talent to perhaps make a deep playoff run themselves.
So just to recap, 2 brand new radio shows on Pulse FM, 92.1, 96.9, 103.1. Friday nights at 6, it's The Drive to the Game. And then Monday nights at 7, it's the Irish Football Fix. Of course, the 46 Game of the Week airs Friday nights at 11, Saturday mornings at 9 right here on TV 46. And of course, we give you updates all throughout the week on our social media, at 46 Sports on Twitter, and the WHME 46 Sports pages on both Facebook and Instagram. For Angelo DiCarlo, it's Chuck Freeby. Thanks for watching Open for Business.